Hey guys, welcome back to the Curly Reader. My name's Amanda, and today is week 4 of Advent Christmas Book Exchange. So, Sarah from Sarah's Nightstand, Lindsay from Lindsay's Little Library, and Krista from Books and Jams, and I all decided to get together this year and do a Christmas book exchange. It's something that the other girls have done for a couple years now, and this year they invited me to join them, and of course I said yes. I mean, hello. And so basically we each decided to buy each other 8 books so that we would each receive 24 books total, and we have been unwrapping them each week leading up to Christmas. Well, Christmas is tomorrow, so we need to wrap this up, right? So I have here 6 books, the last 6 books to unwrap for you guys today from each of my 3 bestest best friends. And so let's get into it, shall we? All right, so let's start with book number 7 from Krista. And hers says, "I've loved this author and I think you will too." Well, if Krista loves an author, I probably will too. That's a fair statement. Let's see what this is. Oh, Charles Martin. I have never heard of it. Unwritten, a novel. I have never heard of this before. Has anybody heard of this before? Florida's 10,000 Islands is a good place to be lost. A couple decent boats, a deep knowledge of fishing, and a man can get by without ever having to talk to another soul. That is, until the priest who ties him to the world of the living, even if only on the fringes, asks him for help. Father Steady Capri fears Kate Quinn's problems are beyond him. Kate is a world-renowned actress whose fame seems to have caused her to self-destruct. Steady knows the true cause of her desire to end her life is buried too deeply for him to reach. But there is someone who still... Sorry, I'm having a hard time reading. But there is someone who still may be able to save her from herself. A man who will show her an alternate escape, a way to write a new life. But Katie will still have to confront her past to find peace. As the pair travel from the Florida coast to the French countryside, they'll discover the unwritten story of both their pasts and their future. I've never heard of this before. That sounds very interesting. Bravo, Krista. That sounds... Yeah, I've never heard of the author and I've never heard of the book. So, all right. Should we open one from Lindsay next? Hers says, "If you have ever wondered what life would be like if this book is for you." I also loved it. I know what this is. I bet you anything I know what this is. I think that this is The Midnight Library. What do you guys think? I know Lindsay read it earlier this year and really, really enjoyed it. And I'm pretty sure that's what it's about. And I'm pretty sure I'm not wrong. I am very excited. The Midnight Library by Matt Haig. The cover is adorable. And yeah, I've heard really good things about this book. I read Boy Called Christmas by Matt Haig, but that's the only Matt Haig that I've read is middle grade. And so I am very interested to read some adult by him. And I've heard really good things about this one. So yay. All right, and then book number 7 from Sarah says, "A World War II historical fiction that I absolutely loved." I don't know. What World War II historical fiction did she absolutely love? The Lost Girls of Paris by Pam Jenoff. I own The Orphan Train by Pam Jenoff. Is that the only other one I own from her? I don't know. This one, 1946 Manhattan. One morning while passing through Grand Central Terminal. Oh, is this the one where she finds a suitcase? Yeah. This girl finds a suitcase tucked beneath a bench, and then she opens it up and there's dozens of photos, each of a different woman. And so she takes the photos and leaves the station, and then she learns that the suitcase belonged to a woman named Eleanor Trigg, leader of a network of female secret agents who were deployed out of London during the war. 12 of these women were sent to occupied Europe as couriers and radio operators to aid the resistance, but they never returned home. Their fate's a mystery. Setting out to learn the truth behind the women in the photographs, Grace finds herself drawn to a young mother-turned-agent named Marie, whose daring mission overseas reveals a remarkable story of friendship, valor, and betrayal. I've heard really good things about that one. So, yay! All right, last book from Krista says, World War II, I'm seeing a trend here, guys. Romania has great blurbs. It sounds good to me, so I think you'd like it too. It's like she knows me or something, guys. All right. Romania. The Girl They Left Behind. Ooh, this looks good. I don't know if I've ever read a book written in Romania or set in Romania. A heart-rending family saga and love story offering a vivid portrayal of life in World War II Romania. On a freezing night in January 1941, a little Jewish girl is found in Bucharest, with Romania recently allied with the Nazis, leaving the Jewish population vulnerable to persecution. The girl is whisked away to an orphanage until she's adopted by a wealthy, childless couple who name her Natalia. Soon, she all but forgets the parents who were forced to abandon her. Many years later in Soviet Romania, Natalia crosses paths with Victor, a face from her past, now an important official in the communist regime. They're fatefully drawn into a passionate affair despite the dark secrets Victor keeps. When Natalia is suddenly offered a one-time chance at freedom, Victor is determined to help her, even if it means losing her. Natalia must then make an agonizing decision: remain in Bucharest with Victor and her beloved adoptive parents, or seize the chance to live life on her own terms and to confront the painful enigma of her past. That sounds so good. That sounds so good. I'm excited to read that. All right. Last book from Lindsay. The perfect book to wrap up this exchange. A historical fiction. Guys, can you tell that I like historical fiction? Middle grade book you can't stop talking about. What? Merry Christmas, my friend. What did she get me? A middle grade historical fiction that I can't stop talking about? Ooh! Under the Broken Sky by Mariko Nagai. I am so excited. This is a book written in verse. I recently added this one to my TBR too. I actually had been on my radar for a while, but it's a 12-year-old Natsu and her family live a quiet farm life in Manchuria near the border of the Soviet Union. But the life they've known begins to unravel when her father is conscripted to the Japanese army, and Natsu and her little sister Asa are left orphaned and destitute. In a desperate move to keep her sister alive, Natsu sells Asa to a Russian couple following the 1945 Soviet occupation. The journey to redemption for Natsu's broken family is rife with struggles, but Natsu is tenacious and will stop at nothing to get her sister back. Tell me that does not sound amazing. And like I said, it's written in verse. I'm so excited. That just sounds so good. All right. Last one from Sarah is like, this boy thick. That's a thick boy. Save the biggest for last. One of my favorite authors, and I think you would really like this one. Who is a favorite author of hers that she thinks I would like? I have an idea, but I don't know. I'll see if I was right. My guess, okay, this is my guess. This is all I've seen. But my guess is 11/22/63 by Stephen King. Because I know she loves Stephen King, and that's the only Stephen King novel I could ever see myself reading, ever. And I know that that book is really thick. I was right. You guys, this book is so big. It's so big. But I've heard it's so good. Have you read this? Is it good? I've seen was it Hulu? I've seen the show. I'm excited to read this one. Yay! All right. That's a big boy. I'll say that. All right. So Sarah got 11/22/63 and The Lost Girls of Paris. I forgot to say 11/22/63 is about the assassination of Kennedy, and it has to do with time travel and this guy that goes back in time to try to stop it, and just kind of what happens. That's the gist of this one. So she got me that and The Lost Girls of Paris. Lindsay got me The Midnight Library and Under the Broken Sky, which I'm very excited about both of those. And Krista got me Unwritten and The Girl They Left Behind, which I'm so excited to check out. I'd never heard of that before. So, oh, these are all upside down now. Have you read any of these? Which ones should I prioritize? Let me know which ones are good. Which ones should I hold off on? Which ones do you think I'm gonna love? All of them probably. And go over and check out Lindsay and Sarah and Krista's channels and see what I got them and what they got each other. And I hope that you guys have enjoyed this book exchange that we did this year. So yeah, thank you so much for joining us for this, for seeing what we got each other. How well do you think we know each other? Let us know how good we did for each other. And yeah, I wish everyone out there a very, very Merry Christmas. And I hope that you are with the ones you love and that you have a cherished day. And until next time, see ya.